Welcome back to Molly's Feed, where I'm continuing to avoid work by reading webcomics, and then I tell you all about them. Today, let's have a look at King of Slackers. This comic made its online debut way back in 2006 as a Swedish language visual blog called, fittingly, Blog. Fortunately for me, I'm patient and OCD enough to make heavy use of Google Translate to read some of those early posts. That's really a thing that I did. I'm not even making that up. I typed it all in. King of Slackers is the creation of Swedish artist and writer Tobias Svalas. This comic is about, well, I'll let him speak, in his own words. The comic can be about everything from my everyday life, to video games, to movies, to boobies. Well, good man. You can't say it fairer than that, and he speaks true. The main cast are analogs for Toby himself and his family, with the addition of Cthulhu. Yes, that Cthulhu. Except he's cute and cuddly and the size of a teddy bear, or that's what he wants you to think. Anyway, there's Toby, who I suppose might possibly be based on the artist. He's precisely what it says on the tin, an everyman slacker who loves games, movies, and his family. He also realizes and appreciates the omnipotence of the epic beard, as he should. Also, since he's a Swede with the aforementioned beard, I can't help but hear his voice as Torbjörn. Time to roll up my sleeves. Come get your armor. I apologize to Sweden as a whole for thinking your accent is amazing, even if I can't do it justice. Next, there's Sam, his Australian wife, who seems to be the more level-headed of the two, though she can cut loose with the best of them. I won't try the Australian accent, don't worry. And then there's Annika, their daughter, whose burgeoning geekiness is a source of pride to Daddy. Unfortunately for Daddy, though, Cthulhu has taken a liking to the lovable tot after initially feeling threatened, and is taking her under his mischievous wing. The first thing that stood out to me about King of Slackers was how visually striking it is. The characters are drawn in what I would have to call a highly refined, super deformed, chibi, cuddly, cute style. The lines, flats, and shading are so clean that I'm convinced that you could drop these characters into a game like Darkest Dungeon and they'd fit right in. There are moments where I get the feeling that I'm actually looking at 3D rendered, cel-shaded models. But it doesn't stop there. The backgrounds are crisp, clean, and vibrant and do a fine job of showcasing Toby's skilled sense of composition and design. Ditto for the lively impact text, sound effect text, and the like. The art just reeks of effort and fastidious care. The writing is drawn almost entirely from the artist's own thoughts and observations in his day-to-day life, often serving as a visual blog as much as a comic strip. There are strips about pop culture, politics, work, family, or anything else you might run into in an average day, including adorable eldritch horrors who want to eat your brains. On top of all of this, one thing I greatly appreciate about the comic is that Toby takes the time to shout out to the other artists for reaching milestones or just to say hello. He's good people. King of Slackers updates each Wednesday. There's plentiful content to be had from its earliest archives onward, especially if, unlike me, you can read Swedish. Go check it out at kingofslackers.com or follow it on the Twitter at TobyTiger or facebook.com/kingofslackers. Thanks for watching.